Welcome back to my channel. Today we kind of have a part 2 to my DayBetter LED lights video. This video is like a frequently asked questions and getting more into depth with the setup and controls of the lights. If you watched my first video, that one did get a lot of views, and in my comments a lot of you were asking very similar or the same questions. I wrote down almost every question I got, and because they were all the same, this should be covering everything. So first, a lot of you wanted to know what brand the lights were, if I got them in a store or online, and how much they were. So the lights I have are the DayBetter LED lights, and I got them off of Amazon. I will put the link in the description along with somewhere on the screen here. You can either type in the link or click it in the description to get to the product on Amazon. I received these for Christmas, so I do not remember the exact price. However, I believe they were about $30. I will put the price on the screen here as well. I'm not sure if DayBetter has their own website or anything, or if they sell them in any stores, but I did order them off of Amazon. The next question a lot of people were asking is how the wheels came and which length of lights I got. For Christmas, I got the 32.8 feet. That comes in 2 of the 16 feet wheels. You can buy either 16 or 32 feet. My lights were not long enough, so I purchased another box of the 32 feet and I put another strip and connected them to my other ones. See here, my lights have these little black things on the end. A lot of you said that your lights did not have this attachment. If your lights do not have this attachment, I will put the link to the adapters that you can buy on Amazon in my description. They do come with the little white pieces. They have 4 prongs on them, and you can stick those into the end of the lights to connect them. I am almost positive that my first box came with the adapters in, but the second actually did not. My second box did not have the plugs, the little black things there. Connect your strips together is if you lift this white box up higher, kind of to the corner. Attach both ends to this, but then you will not be able to go straight around. This is more for if you are not covering your entire wall. Next up, a lot of the questions I received were about the remote. Many people were saying their remote did not work, so there is several reasons this could have been happening. First off is in the bottom, whenever you buy it, right in here, there will be a little plastic tab. Make sure that you pull that tab and it will activate the remote. When you're using your remote, make sure that you point it at your box and they will turn on. The black piece is what connects the remote to your lights. Basically, this little kind of sensor here, you want to point it towards this, and that way your lights will turn on. Try twisting your cords around and having them all facing the right way. You also need to make sure that these 2 arrows right there are pointing at each other. Probably in my top 3 most asked questions was how to use the DIY buttons on the remote. So you just want to turn your lights on. You can click any of these DIY buttons. See if you have it on a color. Whenever you switch it to the DIY, it will turn blank like this. First, you will need to hold down all of these down arrows until your lights turn off. You can see as you turn them down, the color starts to change and fade. Now you can see that my lights turned off, and if I want to make a color, you just start pressing and holding down the up arrows, and you can make them brighter and darker based on how much you hold in the different colors. Some of the DIY colors I've made are this hot pink, this kind of purple, and a darker purpley blue. Then one of the questions I was getting asked is if you can cut the lights, how and where. You can cut the lights, however there are certain places that you can and cannot cut them, and if you cut them they cannot be reattached. On the lights that there are these little dotted points, a little scissor clip art on them. These are the points where you can cut your LED lights. Like I said, after they've been cut they cannot be reattached or connected. For the corners, this side of my wall, and then they needed to turn to attach to my wall here. Turning them, you just have to press down really hard and very slowly let them turn. For this strip, since they connected over there and they were already up here, the end is just sticking right there. And then lastly, a lot of people were asking how you stick them to your ceiling, if you have to buy something to stick them or if they have adhesive on the back. The DayBetter LED light strips do come with a little paper backing on the back of the lights covering the adhesive. The adhesive is pretty strong. It will stick very well as long as you put a lot of pressure when sticking it on to make sure that it will not fall down. Some of you were commenting saying that you had to use blue tack or nails. I wouldn't really recommend nailing them because you could probably like break through like a wire or something and damage the lights. Blue tack would work though, because as long as it is sticking somehow on the back, then it's not going to affect it in any way. I've had a lot of you reach out to me and send me like videos on Instagram, Twitter, whatever, saying that on the DIY buttons, the colors are like red, green, and blue dots and you don't know how to blend them. This is like not a problem with your remote or anything. This is kind of a problem with the lights. That would just be a problem with the lights that you got. I would email their company and try to get a replacement or ask for help. I don't have that problem, so I'm not really sure how to help you with it. I hope this video is helpful to you if you were looking for a part 2 and how to attach your lights. That is all I have for you guys today. Always remember to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. You can find my social media in the description, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.